We're going to feel warm and cozy in a minute. So no matter the weather, nothing says cozy quite like a hearty bowl of soup or ramen.
I love both of those. Joining us this morning with some delicious and cost-effective eats is General Manager of NR, Justin Robbie, and Head Chef, Chef Takashi. Good
Welcome,
morning.
gentlemen.
Good morning. Thank you. Thank you.
First of all, the attire on both are amazing.
Well, we wanted to represent the old school Japanese and the new school Japanese kind of styles, the intermixing of the traditional and the new. So.
You up the fashion quotient by a whole lot,
Yes.
so thank you
Thank you.
for that. For people who are unfamiliar, what exactly is ramen, and what makes a good ramen?
What's the secret to a good ramen?
So ramen is kind of it's a couple things. It's the type of noodle itself is called ramen noodles, but it's traditionally also a kind of brothy, soupy noodle dish.
Yeah.
What makes a good ramen, I would say, is time. So ramen, a good traditional ramen in Japan takes multiple days to cook. It's kind of one of those, you cook it, you set it, you cook it again, kind of slow and low. Obviously, starting off with like fresh ingredients is going to make a big difference. Making a broth from like bones and meat and really slow cooking all those flavors out of it is really going to get
that's where you get all the yummy.
Chef Takashi was nodding with a long head. She's saying, yes, it takes time, I know.
So I mean, even like the soup curries as well, that takes us 3 to 4 days to cook down the curries. It's not like an instant process. So all of that flavor kind of comes out slowly.
It's not like you're just putting a bowl under the tap and then putting it in the microwave.
Yeah. Look, there's a place for top ramen, and we all love our instant ramens and our cup noodles, but
I have to say, this smells amazing, this dish here. So give us a little detail on this one here.
Yeah, what have you brought?
So this is our chicken and vegetable soup curry. 7 different types of fresh vegetables. We've got eggplant, zucchini, asparagus, Japanese pumpkin, lotus root. And so this is a little bit different from a standard Japanese curry. It's specific to the chef's region of Japan called Hokkaido, where they make a more soupy, brothy curry, which we decided to bring for y'all as kind of the soup segment. And yeah, like I said, it's a multi-day process. It takes a long time. There's fruits, there's vegetables. This one we use a chicken stock.
You know me, I'm going in.
Go in.
Get it.
I hope this will clear up my sinuses.
Well, that's what I was going to say. I find that Eastern cuisine is also very medicinal. You feel better, at least I do, after
It's got some nice heat in there too.
Yeah, and we kind of varied the spice. We let people pick as they come in how spicy they want it, and we can kind of cook that down to order.
Justin, you obviously have outdone yourself, Chef, with making something like this. If someone wanted to make something like this
At home.
Right.
Clearly it would not be nearly as good as yours.
He's not.
Yes. So there are lots of things. There are instant ramen and that kind of thing works, but also for curry, there's a really nice brands of like Japanese curry that you can get in chunks. Cook it down slow. If you don't want to take 3 days to do it, you can still do it.
You can do it
in the
one
morning. Start off like a nice pot and cook it down, and then throughout the day it'll smell and really liven up your whole house, and then by dinner you'll be ready for it.
Yeah.
So.
This is great, and you could also, I guess, mix some rice in with it.
Yeah, so with the curries, traditionally rice is a little bit more common than ramen noodles. Ramen, you can also do like a ramen curry. It's pretty common there too.
Yeah. Speaking of ramen, let's
brought
go to
something else?
Yes. So chef's going to prepare a little bit here. We have our
Hi,
wagyu
Chef.
and bone marrow.
Chef came with he's got some fire.
And so this is a very thinly sliced piece of wagyu beef, which we're then just going to kind of flame broil here at the end to get it nice and cooked up.
What is the wagyu beef covering right now?
That is covering a ramen noodle that we've tossed. This is a style of ramen called mazamen, where you don't have the soupy broth, but instead it's almost like a pasta. You have
we have
sea urchin and dashi that we've emulsified and then tossed the noodles in. And then topped off there with the wagyu, which will then be topped with a little bit of salt, pepper,
It's like Chef
and
has
shots.
done this before.
I have a feeling he's very
This
comfortable.
is not his first
He
day
can do
with the
this
blow
anywhere.
Only
wash.
50 to 70 times a day.
And it's really, it doesn't matter where he is, he knows how to get this thing done.
Yeah, and the nice thing about this is obviously with us, you're going to get the wagyu, you're going to get the nice cut of meat, but you can even just cook up a little bit of steak at home, toss it in with some ramen noodles.
Okay.
Bone marrow is pretty cheap at any butcher. You can get
Right.
it. You just toss it in the oven for about 20 minutes at 425, and you can roast that up really easily, and then scrape it in and mix it, and you get a lot of that rich, fatty deliciousness.
So you've got, it looks like, what's on top of the bone marrow?
On top of the bone marrow,
Scallions,
yeah, it's just a very simple kind of scallion tossed in lemon and sesame oil, a little bit of chicken powder in there as well to give it an extra kind of bite of flavor.
Is that wasabi or no? What is that?
That is, yeah. That's a little bit of wasabi. The nice thing about the wasabi is it adds, besides the spice, it'll add some acid to kind of counterbalance that rich fattiness. So you're not just getting this rich bomb of flavor. You get a nice kind of blend.
Listen, by Thursday, I'm tired of cooking. You
There you
guys
go.
open for lunch?
We are Saturdays and Sundays for brunch.
Okay.
And then Monday through Fridays just dinner.
Just dinner.
Yeah.
Tell us where we can get this delicious food.
Yeah, so it's 339 East 75th Street. It's going to be 75th and First Avenue.
Okay.
Yeah.
NR.
NR. What is, real quick, NR?
Yeah, so just really briefly, NR, we have 2 locations. The first one is called ROKC, which stands for Ramen, Oyster, Kitchen, and Cocktails.
Okay.
We're also a cocktail bar.
Yes.
And so everyone started calling it Rock or Rockers.
Right.
So when we opened the second one, we wanted it to be Rock and Roll. And so keeping with the shortening down to letters, we just called it NR.
I love it.
By the way, they serve their drinks in antique vessels, Japanese antique vessels.
yes.
So this is a place for you. Yeah.
Place for me.
We'll
Thank
see
you
you
both
soon.
so much.
Of course, thank you
This
so
was
much for having
amazing.
us.
Thank you.
Will